father wants his convertible. He's got a convertible. He's got a Chrysler Crossfire convertible, right? This thing is, he treats it like a Ferrari. Like it don't come out during the winter, right?
Yeah.
It needs a new top. The top of the convertible, it needs a new top. A normal person would go to Chrysler and go, I need a new convertible top. No. Now my dad, he goes to Petticelli Auto Parts, right? The guy who took a mobile station and now turned it into his garage, and he's gonna get the top from him. Now Petticelli says it's not going to be the same top that Chrysler gives you, right? Like this could be like an Afghan rug that my dad's going to put up on his Chrysler, right? But
we'll make it fit though. We'll make it fit.
It's going to have fur on it though. But he saved $35, so that's the way he's gonna. So it's this is like this. It's like in the DNA, bro. Yeah. It's like having dark hair. Right. You can't help it. You just have dark hair. This is what I have. I inherited the from my father.
Hey guys, if you're loving the Pete and Sebastian show, for $5 a month, you might want to think about joining that Pete and Sebastian Patreon channel, because we give you another extra show, which is always fun and different. We always, it's not just a show we do like, oh, we gotta do an extra one. We try to make it a little special, a little different. And you get 4 live shows every Tuesday night. I host a show called Loose Ends, where we take calls from all the cast listeners, and we do a whole bunch of other stuff too, including having guests. So far we've had Dan Soder, Robert Kelly, Giannis Pappas, and so many more to come. So hope to see you over there on the Pete and Sebastian Patreon channel. Seriously, if you want to have some entertainment, you should hop over there. What's up, guys? Just a quick reminder, I go back out on tour in mid-October, starting in Portland, Oregon. The As I Was Saying tour, Pete Correale, I'm coming everywhere. More dates are being added all the time. There's already over 30 dates now. So go to PeteCorreale.com and you can see where I'm coming, and I hope you can make it out. It's going to be fun. The As I Was Saying tour. And now, back to the cast. Shopify. Thanks to Shopify for sponsoring this episode. If you shopped online, chances are you bought from a business powered by Shopify. You know that purple shop button you see at checkout? The one that makes buying so incredibly easy? That's Shopify. And there's a reason so many businesses sell with it, because Shopify makes it incredibly easy to start and run your own business. Cha-ching! You know what I'm saying, Sebastian?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Pete. If you want to see less carts being abandoned, it's time for you to head over to Shopify. Cha-ching. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at Shopify.com/thecast. Go to Shopify.com/thecast. That's Shopify.com/thecast. Cha-ching.
This is the Pete and Sebastian Show with Pete Correale and Sebastian Maniscalco.
Pete and Sebastian Show. We are up and running here once again. How do we want to navigate the map here today? Where do you want to go with this? We have anything pressing on your end to talk about? You want to bring anything up that's been?
I just got a couple of short, quick stories that end in what you takes, very short, and then I have another thing I want to discuss drink wise, but nothing like.
Let's start it off.
I can't wait if you guys
get into it.
Well, I'll just start with this one. I felt terrible, man. I felt terrible. I'm in the basement the other day, and I'm on the bike, and Jackie's got a garbage can down here because the laundry's down here, and I was doing some cleaning of my office area, and I threw out a card, our 25th wedding anniversary, a card she wrote, and stuff like that. And she's like, "Guy," and she sees it, and she goes, "You throw out the card?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry, baby. I didn't want you to see that. I didn't mean for you to see that." And I go, "But I just reread it again today." And it's like, just like, still, you throw it out. I'm kind of insulted. And I was like, "Please don't be." And anyway, without her seeing, I took it out. But like, what's your take on, what are we doing? Like, do you save the cards when Lana writes you a beautiful card?
Yeah, this has been a debate ongoing throughout the years. Do you save cards? Do you throw them out? What's the purpose of saving the card? Are you going to put it in a box, open up the box in 10 years and reread it and go?
Well, have we discussed this then? I'm sorry.
No, we have.
Well, what about?
But
are there any monumental ones that you would hold on to, like 50th?
I mean, 25, I think, is a big one that you'd have to tuck away and not just throw out with the potatoes you had last night. I think that's something that maybe you save. I don't know.
I watched 2 people pass away that were close to me and my mom and dad, and not once ever did either one of them say, not once, get out the photographs, or can you get me my cards? It's just something else that we got to clean out when somebody else passes away. I'm saving someone the chore of throwing out my saved cards. I'm not going to go through it, bro. I'm living it.
Well, I'll give you this then.
That's it.
Let's say you tuck the card away and you put it in a box, right?
Right. I got over there now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when you pass away, right, Sadie's cleaning out the crawl space or the basement with her husband and her kids. Right. And they're like, oh, look at this. It's a card my mother wrote to my father on the 25th anniversary. Look at the love here. Unbelievable, isn't it? How much they loved each other. That's unbelievable. I'm going to save this. Or nothing.
I can listen. I've come across those kind of things, cleaning out for my mom and dad. Too busy. Didn't read it.
Oh, wow.
I knew what there's nothing to read, bro. They weren't like my great-great-grandparents. I'm not reading about their journey on the Titanic. I know they loved each other. I was living there. I saw it. I don't need to read that. I was probably there when she gave him the card. Life moves, baby. Move with it. I got to sit down there and read cards. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy talk. I don't think you will either.
What if you opened up the card that you threw out, that you didn't read, and your mother wrote a card to your father on his birthday, and in the card it says, "Happy birthday, honey. We've been through so much, and I'm sorry about the affair I had last month."
Oh, that's exactly, bro. Another reason not to read it. Yeah, no, you bring up a great point.
It could be.
Let it all die.
There could be something in there that, or listen, happy birthday, honey. We all know we love Pete more than any of our other kids.
Right.
You don't want to know that?
I think we made the right choice never telling Pete he was adopted. It was the right call.
I don't know, man. Is it better just left unsaid and buried with the people who die, or would you like to know some loose information that could possibly be out there, buried into a letter or a card that's in a box in the crawl space that you reveal a whole?
Yeah.
Or
no.
No?
No, let it die.
Okay.
Let it die with the person.
Would you like to know if you have a brother out there that maybe your father or your mother, who knows, prior to getting together, they had a family, a one-off.
Maybe my dad was in college. Maybe he got a woman pregnant. She
knocks on the door.
I can honestly say from the bottom of my heart, I couldn't care less, and I wouldn't even want to know. I'd be like, I'm going to meet this guy. You know? Like, would you? Like, there's nothing. I got nothing with the guy.
No. I think you're looking at more at the negative, like this guy's going to be a slouch. But
what do I have? All I have in common with him is my dad's, sperm, for lack of a better way to put it. There's nothing there, bro. I mean, if there's something advantageous to it, like if he lived in like Rome and had a lot of money, then I'd be like, bro, what's up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but if he lived where you were 2 weeks ago in Oklahoma, in a 1-bedroom in Tulsa, keep it, guy. I don't know you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What? How about you? Would you want to know that?
No.
No, it's a hassle. So they're gonna want money from you, bro.
Disrupt the whole family. Forget it.
So disrupt the whole family. Oh, you're gonna pull something in my neck.
Oh,
oh God. All right. So
okay. So you kept the card.
Yeah.
You pulled it out of the. So now your wife.
I kept the card.
So are you going to keep it for the rest of your life? Or
Yeah.
are you going to keep it?
No, I'm going to keep it till she forgot about it, and I'm going to throw it out again.
Well,
You know.
it came up last night. Similar discussion with Lana and I. When we were in Italy, we went to a pottery class where the kids made pottery. They made like little cup and a plate, and
It's fantastic. Where were you? What city?
This is Amalfi Coast.
Oh, wow. That's a memory. Making pottery on the Amalfi Coast. Nice.
Okay.
Here we go. What happened?
Well, obviously we couldn't take the pottery with us, so they said we could ship it to you later. So Lana's like, they're going to ship the pottery. It's like $260 to ship it. I go, keep it. Man. So Lana's like, you sure you don't want it? I go, for what? What are we going to do with this? It's going to go in a box, right? And we're going to forget about it. It's going to be a plate in a box, and we're going to forget about it. So what are we doing here?
Yeah.
So I present this to you. Would you have said, yes, send us the pottery that they made?
Yeah. Well, I'm laughing hard even because I've been with you at Pike's Place in Seattle where I think you paid more to have fish delivered to your house.
You're right.
But you like keep it. They were probably stunned. They were like, they bank on that. Part of the business is that, and then we ship it to the people way over the price. It costs us $24 to put it on a freight boat, but we charge them $240. So when you said no, it was like, so I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but were you off financially? I think you half-assed it. I would have got shipped.
For what though? I mean, this is like one of these things.
You're talking about it now. Years later, obviously you miss it. Why did it come up with you and Lana?
Listen, I have 2 storage units with stuff. Some of it's Lana's artwork and whatnot, but like a lot of the stuff in there, what the hell are we holding on? Like, it's there. It's in the storage unit. I haven't been to the storage unit in 5 years. So there's stuff in there that I'm keeping. For what?
Right.
What are we keeping it for?
Well, when you're old
Yeah.
and like you're sad and nobody wants you to be in their movies anymore or whatever. I don't know if there's because that's the only, like, I can't imagine a time when that would happen. Like, you're going to always do stand-up. You're always going to live a life. So you're never going to be sad and alone and open it up and go through everything and remember. Like, I'm with you. But what made you think of the pottery? It sounds like you dropped the ball. You're bringing that up again. Why'd you bring it up? Why'd you bring it up is what I'm asking.
bringing it up because it coincides with the story of throwing out the card. How much shit are you going to save? And the pottery, we're not going to be eating off the plates. We're not going to be drinking out of the cup. The kids forgot about it already. The kids forgot about it. They're not sitting there going, when's our pottery coming? They forgot about it. They made it. They did it. It's over.
That's freeing, bro. They say if you don't use it or look at it or wear it within 5 years, throw it, man.
That's it. That's like similar to what you guys did when you moved. I'm sure there was a lot of things where you're debating on, should we pack it? Should we bring it to the new house? Right. No, you did it. You did a full cleansing of assets and you got rid of stuff.
Yes.
And I think, and come to think of it, we were supposed to go to the storage unit this week to clean it out. And Lana put a kibosh on it. She's like, I don't want to go there. So I might go in. I might go in there myself and just sit on a stool and look at stuff.
You don't have the authority to look at it. You can, but you don't have the authority to throw it out. Only Lana does.
I know.
Like you can't make that. You can't make that final call. Not even just.
There's an old joke. There's an old joke, and then I've used it this week. The last decision I ever made was marrying a Jewish woman. That's it.
Yeah, I did.
After that, all decisions funnel through my wife.
Shopify, what's up, everybody? Thanks to Shopify for sponsoring our wonderful episode. If you shopped online, chances are you bought from a business powered by Shopify. You know that purple Shop Pay button you see at the checkout? Yeah, that's right. That one makes buying so incredibly easy. That's Shopify. And there's a reason so many businesses are selling with it, because Shopify makes it incredibly easy to start and run your own business. Cha-ching, people. Shopify is the commerce platform behind 10% of all e-commerce in the United States. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. They give you that leg up from day one with 100 of beautiful, ready-to-go templates to express your brand style and forget about the code. Tackle all those important tasks in one place, from inventory to payments to analytics and more. Spread your brand's word. Buy with built-in marketing and email tools to find and keep new customers. And did I mention that iconic purple Shop Pay button that's used by millions of businesses around the world? That's why Shopify has the best converting checkout on the planet. Your customers already love it. If you want to see less carts being abandoned, it's time for you to head over to Shopify. Cha-ching. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/thecast. That's go to shopify.com/thecast. That's shopify.com/thecast. Cha-ching.
And this is the problem I'm having. And in a relationship,
some of them are glaring. Like two dogs. I was like,
yeah. Well, that's
I gotta ask.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't sanction this, but next thing you know, I have and the dogs. I gotta tell you, and I'm sure there's dog people out there. How dare you? Whatever. And I just don't. I don't get it. I really don't get it. These dogs are these dogs are ruining my life. And
come on, man.
And I'm gonna go back to the condition I have, misophonia, which is a intolerance to noise, specifically dog barking. I'm reading a book of how to possibly cure this misophonia and how to live with it. But when the dogs bark, it literally runs through my soul.
Oh, wow. Well, you could get a thing that you put on your dog's collar and you have it in your hand. So when your dog barks, you electrocute your dog. So it makes him stop. Hey, let's just cut to it. Patrick, Google that. Can you Google that?
No, I swear to God. I've heard of this.
Boom.
But I don't know if it...
Fucking thing will stop quick. Get the message quick.
Does it work?
Go ahead. Does
it work?
I've heard wonders about this thing. And listen, if it don't work, your dog will be dead by dawn because I'll just keep shocking the shit. It'll either work or die. Your call, dog.
You think the dog has enough wherewithal that he hears somebody at the front door and he's going to go bark, but he's like, oh, should I? Because if the last time I did this, I had electricity running through my spine.
Listen, 100% yes, but it is a little bit like giving a drug to someone who's depressed all the time. It's like your dog won't have the same personality he used to have because it'll be like, I don't know, what am I going to say that's going to get me electrocuted? So it'll just be like docile forever. You know, it'll just sleep, eat, and shit, and that's it, which is fine. That's really all you wanted to do. Shit. But anyway, seriously though, I think if you just give it a little dab, it gets the message. Because sometimes I think it's just a nervous thing they say dogs do. Listen, I'm no vet. I'm just saying.
So, yeah.
Electricity works wonders.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, my luck, I'll electrocute the thing, and it will have a heart attack and die. And then they're coming. What happened? I don't know. My friend Pete told me to electrocute the dog when it barks, and now it's just belly up in the living room.
Yeah. Well, with any luck, a coyote will get out one of them one of these days anyway.
Yeah, it's very trying with these puppies, man. And so.
Really though, it's that bark though really does that
so
to
bad.
you?
So bad. Like I could hear it.
Have you ever considered? Have the doctors ever mentioned like heavy duty headphones during the day that just block out all noise? Just kind of walk around like that. I mean, is this really a disease, or is it just because it's funny that you bring it up?
But it's a problem. No, this is. I have something that is very specific because it's not affecting anybody else.
Wow.
Nobody else has a problem with it in the house, but I hear it and it's like, man, I could hear it across the house, and I'm like, God, because my house has no carpeting. There's nothing to absorb sound, which we're fixing right now. I don't know if you could hear. There's a full blown drill going on over here. We're right above the kitchen. They're finally getting the kitchen up and running, which has been, it's another thing, bro. I'm trying to figure out. Contractors.
Oh my God. Can't even imagine.
If there's contractors out there, please chime in. We would love to hear from you. I'm trying to figure out how contractors make their money. Right? In this particular instance, there's a contractor charges a fee, a percentage of the job. So if the job is $100,000 and their fee is 18%, they would get $18,000 from the job, right? Well, my question is this. When they go out and hire subcontractors, electricians, plumbers, carpenters, is there an upcharge on the subcontractors? So electrician comes in and says it's going to be 20 grand. Does the contractor turn around and charge me 25 grand and make 5 grand off the subcontractor? That's my question, because the invoices go to the invoices go to the contractor. So electrician gives the invoice to the contractor, and then the contractor tells me what the electrician charged him. My argument is, why not send the invoice to me, and I'll pay all the subs, so I see the exact amount that I'm getting charged. The argument is they're not working for you, they're working for the contractor. All right? However, if I default on payment, the subcontractors could put a lien on my house. So why is it in default all of a sudden now you're putting a lien on my house? Why don't you put a lien on the contractor's house? He's the one that you're so-called working for, but all of a sudden payment goes awry. Now we're going to take me down? I've had it.
Wow, that was very old school. Yeah,
that's like, another thing that has gone by the wayside. I've never seen... This used to be in the 80s. You give someone one of these? Have you seen that lately?
Says it all.
That's like a...
No, you threw me off. Last time I think someone hit me with one of those, they had a 7-Eleven Big Gulp in their hand. That's how long ago it was. Fuck. I mean, shit. But, bro, it does work a little bit like a producer with a movie, right? Like there's a finance in the movie, but the actors don't work for the guy financing the movie. They work for the director and the producer. And if the money goes awry, it's on the investors, right? I mean, I think that's how it works. Bottom line, this goes back to last cast, bro. All you need to know is after they're all done ripping you off in their own clever ways, you'll be paying $100,000 and 18% more for me. That's all you need to know. Know that. Get the fuck out of here. And sleep at night. Why do you keep sticking your head under the hood? Stop sticking your head under the hood. It's none of your business. Nobody pokes their head in your writer's room and go, how long does it really take you to write a movie script? Because you charged a lot of money for that. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? You drive yourself crazy with that.
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry.
Stop. Don't you have a therapist or something walking you through this, bro?
There's no therapist. There's no therapist that could fix this. This is my father coming through. My father used to do this shit.
Right.
You know, it still does to this day. You know, like I don't know if I told you, like my father wants his convertible. He's got a convertible. He's got a Chrysler Crossfire convertible. Right? This thing is he treats it like a Ferrari. Like it don't come out during the winter. Right?
Yeah.
It needs a new top. The top of the convertible, it needs a new top.
Yeah, you would tell me. I don't think you said it on the cast, though. Hilarious.
Okay. So he needs a new top. A normal person would go to Chrysler and go, I need a new convertible top for my car. No, not my dad, because it's too much money to go to the dealer and get the top. He goes to, you know, Petticelli Auto Parts. Right, the guy who took a mobile station and now turned it into his garage, and he's gonna get the top from him. Now, Petticelli says it's not gonna be the same top that Chrysler gives you, right? Like this could be like an Afghan rug that my dad's gonna put up on his Chrysler, right? But
we'll make it fit, though. We'll make it fit.
It's gonna have fur on it, though. But he saved $35, so that's the way he's gonna. So it's this is like this. It's like in the DNA, bro. Yeah. It's like having dark hair. Right. You can't help it. You just have dark hair. This is what I have. I inherited this shit from my father.
Like, one of our favorite shows of all time, Gandolfini and Sopranos. There were faults he had, and he was trying to not die of a heart attack from these certain things. And I'm just saying, it's like you hear the dog barking because that's what you choose to hear. It's like you gotta I feel like it's all about, I don't know, maybe cranking some classical music. Just find a different mindset, bro. Stop. You look for everything like Secret Service.
I equate it to an allergy. If you're allergic to peanuts, you have a reaction. It's not like, oh, I choose not to pay attention to the peanuts. If the peanuts are in the room, you're gonna have. If I'm allergic to cats, if a cat walks into a room, I start sneezing, my eyes watering. If somebody's working for me in this capacity, it's like an allergy. It's a rough way to live, man.
It's across the bear, bro. It really is, man.
It's across the bear. So I got this guy downstairs. I'm bringing in another guy to give me an estimate, for the rest of the work, because this is.
Oh, no. Now we're doing estimate comparisons. And then by the time you make a decision, the first guy's now not available. They go like that, bro. They go like that. They'll leave you high and dry.
I told the guy that's doing it. I go, I just want to get another look at this, another set of eyeballs. And that's another thing.
Yeah.
Why not have 3 contractors work on the house at once? I got one guy in the kitchen, one guy outside, one guy in the covered patio. Have 3 crews working.
That's something. I mean, I don't know. Do they not like to work side by side like that? I don't
know, but like if each job doesn't affect, like if I'm doing work in my bedroom and work in my kitchen, and this guy's got only a certain crew that he could do the kitchen with, why not bring in another full crew and have them work on the bedroom? It has nothing to do with one another.
But I got to ask you a bigger question here. The guy who you said, I want to get another set of eyeballs on this, is he already doing stuff for you?
The second guy? The second guy?
There's a guy you said where you said before I say yes to you, whatever. I want to get a second pair of eyeballs on this, right? Is that guy you said that to? Has he already been doing work?
Yeah, he's in
on
the
your
kitchen
home?
right now.
See, like if that was me and I'm doing work on your home, and then you're telling me you're going to get another estimate, my work is supposed to be blowing you away in and of itself. That you don't even worry about another estimate. You just trust me and you go with me. So now you go to get your other estimate. If you come back and go with me anyway, I don't know if I'm giving you as good of a job as I would have given you before.
No, that's
what do you think about that?
That's the choice. I'm just gonna have to live with that. I'm trying to keep this guy honest in the pricing. The pricing is what I have a problem with. And if the pricing comes back on a second estimate equal to or greater than what this guy's, then okay, at least I did my due diligence. But just to take this guy's face value,
right.
I need to see. I don't know anything about contracting work. I need another set of eyeballs. Guy comes in and go, yeah, I could do this for. He doesn't know what the other guy charged me. I could do this for this amount. Then I could compare apples to apples and go, okay.
Yeah. But don't you have a guy? Don't you even know a contractor? Even if he works out of Houston or something, like your friend, hypothetically, like your friend Mike. Mike, can I do a Zoom with you? Show you what I want done.
No.
And what do you think something like this would go for?
Because I live in a freaking area that you can't compare. Like I have a plumber friend back in Chicago. I'll get a plumbing estimate. Yeah. I'll send it to him, and he goes, "What?" Yeah. It's so specific to the area, and then all of a sudden, there's also there is a percentage that I get charged based on they pull up and go, oh, okay, this is 20% more than what I normally charge because they take advantage of you. They do. I'm not saying the guy that's working here now is taking advantage, but if you're coming in as a plumber and you see the house and you go, oh, okay, all right, they could afford it. I get dinged.
Yeah. Hey, listen, they're probably coming up the hill, calling back to the family, going, tell her she can go to that college after all. Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, it's like
do the plumbing up top.
It's like your bit about the teeth, the orthodontist.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But, man, it's the price of where you live, I guess, right? I don't know what to say.
You know what they're doing now? And I don't know if this is a national.
Are they what?
They're charging for gas money to get to the job. So I'll get an invoice that says $65 transportation cost to get here. And to leave here. Now, when you run a business, there's expenses associated with the business. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Gas is one of them.
Absolutely. I worked for landscapers. You mowed a lawn. This is how much the landscape business would charge for a lawn. They didn't go, and $20 to get gas. So, it's included.
Yeah, so I'm seeing this a lot where this is kind of like an a la carte itemized menu of costs associated with a service. And I think I brought this up with restaurants too, where you go to a restaurant now and they're itemizing health insurance cost, service charge. It's like just bake it into the price of the lasagna. You don't have to like nickel and dime me 3 separate line items for health insurance, service, menu cleaning, whatever the hell they're charging you.
But if I put that on the price of the lasagna, you would never order the lasagna because it would be up to just $275 for a piece of fucking lasagna.
It's not a huge upcharge. If the lasagna is $17, and now it's $19 because you baked in the. I'm not gonna blink at that. But if it's $17 normally, and now it's $39.
Yeah, okay, that's a huge price cost, price difference. But
Right.
I just don't want to see gas. I'm charging me $65 to get here.
Right. Well, exactly. It's like, even you put it on the bill, right? Because what about when they're having lunch? Does it say ham sandwich? Like, I saw you eating that in the backyard at one point. So, like, where does it stop? When we had guys working here. It was the craziest thing, man. They were doing a good job. They were just putting in a door or whatever. And then Jackie goes, well, because back in Fredonia, we had a guy named Phil. He was great. Phil was our guy. He could do everything, So Jackie goes, what if we just da-da-da? And the one guy goes, oh, yeah, we could do that. And then the younger one goes, absolutely, but it's break right now. And the first one goes, oh, okay, right. And they put their tools down. And they go, we'll be back in a half hour. And I said to Jackie, I'm like, they could be done in a half hour. Like it's like they're almost done. It's but it's just like, I'm taking the break, coming back. And that's just how, like in the old days, you just didn't do that, man. It was a different, but it's a different time now, bro. So yeah, gas, all of it. Did they charge you the time for traveling as well? Or just the gas?
Well, I mean, it says transportation. It's like it's a time thing. So if it takes 45 minutes to get here, they're going to charge you to 45 minutes. Where, it'd be like Patrick saying, okay, it takes an hour to get here. I'm going to ding you. He just charges us a fee, and it's whatever. The travel's fucking baked into the fee. I don't know if when he was coming up with the fee, if he looked at it and go, okay, it takes an hour to get that, all right, but charges this and that. I don't know if that was the amount, but I ain't seeing it. That's what I'm saying. It's in there somewhere. Right. Whatever the cost is, it's in the price. Here's the money. Go home. That's it. Right? I don't need to see all the different things. And as a businessman, you don't charge for cost associated with the business.
Well, you do, but you don't let you see it.
You do, but you don't. You know what I'm saying? You get it?
You do, because if the guy's paying $6 for gas, then yeah, man, if it's going to cost me a lot of money to get to you, then I got to add that to your bill. Absolutely, you do.
When I was working, when I was working a job at a restaurant, and it took 20 minutes to get to the restaurant.
Right.
I didn't tell the restaurant I need gas money to get to and from the job. No. I've got the pay from the restaurant, and then from that pay, an expense associated with me getting to my job was gas, which I then took. If I made $100, I took $5 out of that and filled my tank with it.
Right, but if the job said this is how much we can pay you, and if you thought about how much they could pay you, and you're like, well, I'm not going to be able to afford gas to get there and food, so I can't take that job. You understand what I'm saying? So like, the guy who's coming to your house is like, this is what it's going to cost for me to come to your house because I do have to pay for gas.
But that is out of your profit. This is.
It's a business expense, guy. You can write it off.
I need another voice in here. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, so it depends on if you are working for a fee on delivery.
Oh Jesus! I'm hearing that in your thing. Is that
yeah?
Is that how bad it is?
Yeah.
Filter it out. Jesus Christ!
It won't ding you.
I gotta be honest with you.
The what?
The drill is less boring than Patrick's explanation right now. I'm not gonna lie to
you. It depends on how much time you want to spend looking at my details. If you want a whole number, I like working with whole numbers. But if you want the details, I can show you the breakdown.
Yeah, but I
Patrick,
don't need to know that.
Perfectly put, but you don't need to know that. But Patrick factored in the cost to get there in his final bill to you.
I get it. But what I'm saying is, man. That thing is fucking loud. What I am saying is there's expenses associated with running a business. So let's say a guy has a brick and mortar deli shop.
Yeah.
Okay? He's making sandwiches.
Yeah.
If his air conditioner breaks, that's an expense that he's got to take out of his profit till to fix that. He does it the next day, go, my air conditioning broke. What we're doing now is we're charging, on top of your sandwich, we're charging $2 extra so I could pay for the fucking air conditioning to fix it. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Correct. I agree. Right. Yeah, but the gas isn't an accident
is an
that came out of nowhere. It's a fucking expense.
With the business you're running.
Right. It's not. So that's going to be baked into the price for whatever you're doing. Like, it's like you said, the sandwich shop guy. He charges you a price for the sandwich based on the fact that I have to pay for electricity. Well, because that's what he needs to run his business. A guy who's working on your house needs gas to get to your house. So I'm going to factor. It's really cut and dry, bro. It's cut and dry. I don't know what kind of education you got out there in your college in Michigan and Chicago.
1 second. It's what?
If you're in business with somebody, you should be able to ask for details. They might be able to express frustration, like, "Hey, the price of lumber tripled overnight. I'm gonna lose $150,000 doing this project." That's a conversation. But like a business doesn't need to tell anyone just patronizing the business what their ups and downs are. And
that's it.
No, but Patrick, there's two different things. I understand you don't want to know, you don't want to see the gas bill. Now you're saying something different, though. What you were saying was whatever they need to pay for gas to get to this job shouldn't be factored into the bill. That's what you were saying. But you know what I'm saying? And it should be. It should be. Like, even when Patrick decided to do this and he came up with a figure that it would cost to come and do this, gas is part of the expense. He just doesn't show it to you.
I understand. But I understand that.
Okay.
And when you're starting a business, you have to factor in your costs to run the business, right?
Totally.
And then when you're coming up with the price of your service and or goods, that price reflects your expenses along with what profit you would like to make off the service or goods. All right. What I am saying to you is the plumber or electrician or whoever's coming to your home to provide a service in the past did not itemize, this is what it costs and this is what it costs to get to your home. When I see the extra cost as a line item, as a customer, I perceive that as, oh, this is your price, and now you're making an extra $65. When I see the price, I see the price as being that the gas is included already, and now you're fucking nickel and diming me for another $65 and calling it a transportation fee. That's what I'm saying, man.
Right back to where we were. No, the initial fee is if I had a fucking magic carpet and I just ended up at your house. The add-on 65 is how we got to I hear you. We're on the same page here. You just don't need to see it. If it's $500 and then another 65 in gas, just show me a bill for $565.
Yes.
And let me think that I'm not paying for your gas, because that bothers the shit out of me that I'm paying for your fucking gas. And by the way, the exact amount, like, do you turn the fucking meter off when you're done going back and forth to my house, or am I paying for you to go to dinner on gas too and take your little girlfriend out for the night? Like, right? Pay for the whole tank? Am I paying for the whole tank, but only getting a quarter of it?
Yeah. Because this guy might have another job This guy might have another job 10 minutes from here. He's going to charge him $65 and act like he never came to my house and then went to that guy's house. So now you got $130 on gas, but it only costs you $50 to fill the tank.
No
there
shit.
we go.
Right. There we go, buddy. By the time this guy's fucking season's over, he can drive across country on all the free gas. He's probably got barrels in his backyard. I hear you, bro.
Yeah.
That is exactly why you're going to Turkey to get hair transplants, okay? Because you're driving your fucking stress levels through the roof. Moroccan hair oil, stop looking around the corner, and you'll be fine.
Listen, I mean, I don't know what the listeners are thinking right now. That some of them are run a business and they're like, oh, they're probably saying, oh, yeah, I charge for gas too, this and that. But I never charged. Any job I've ever went to, I've associated the to and from is I am paying out of my salary the expense to get to the damn job.
Right. Yeah. No, listen, I hear you. You don't need to see it. I hear you. It's even like the resort fee at the hotel. Just to add it to the bill. It annoys me to see it. It's so ridiculous.
Exactly.
Right.
Add it in as a whole number.
Resort fee. It's for the gym and the spa and the pool. And then if you go, I didn't use any of those things. Well, you still have to pay it. Then just put it on there because now I'm fucking pissed. Now I'm not coming back. Right? I'm with you, bro.
Oh God. So anyway, that's why my hair's falling out because I'm looking at transportation costs.
Yeah. A guy I've come to really like in this town. I went to a function at something that you would have kind of went to. It was a fundraiser. I dropped some coin, and anyway, the guy wasn't there. One of these guys I like, and turns out he's in Turkey. Getting the hair thing. And I know you're not really. We were joking about it, but like it's a very everyone's going over there to get it done. Why are they doing it cheaper over there? What's that about?
First of all,
do you know why? Why is everyone going to Turkey?
I ain't going to Turkey.
Yeah.
For anything.
I know. I hear you. No, I know. I said you were joking about it.
I know. But what I'm saying is these people that are going there to get their hair transplant, to get butt lifts, to get any surgery, what have you. I'm good. Mm-hmm. I'll do it here.
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, listen, it's very patriotic, but I'm saying, do you know why? Why they're going
It's
there?
cheaper.
Oh, that is why. Okay.
So, popular term for phenomenon individual trying to Turkey for hair transplant procedure resulting in many patients seen wearing headband. Yeah, but like, is there a review of the Turkish hair transplant based on like comparing it to the American hair transplant?
Yeah, like if you found out Tom Cruise went there, you'd go there. If you were gonna do the procedure, then you would be more inclined to go there.
Yeah, I don't know. I just I don't know. You always hear these stories coming out of new hair in 7 days, no shave, transplant.
This is what it is, bro.
What is it?
I've figured out the secret, and I'm like, I really could do something about it, but this is my infomercial for it. Ready? If I was doing it when you hit the ad and it comes on, I've been in a tug of war with my hair my whole life. We all have. Pushing it this way, spraying it that way, scrubbing it this way. It took me to my age now, folks, to realize my hair is like a pet. And the nicer and gentler I treat it, the more it shows affection to me. And that's why it's Moroccan hair oil and nothing else. I don't even wash it that often. Pick that up from Jude Law, which is ironic because he has lost his hair, but he rarely ever washes his hair. So maybe once a week, I'll do a little Dove shampoo, just a little bit, but otherwise just Moroccan oil on Moroccan oil. I don't wet my hair now. I have a spray that to fill with water, a spray bottle, and I lightly spray it in the morning. I hit my face too to wake me up. Just water, hit it. And then I run a brush through it, and then maybe just a little light from a distance hair dryer, but just nothing but love for my hair. And it's flourishing, bro.
Nah.
It's really paying me back in spades. Stop fighting with your hair and dance together. Dance together.
So, if we could cut that out and send it to the Moroccan hair oil people, I would suspect that you would get a box on your porch the next day.
My God, that stuff costs more than gasoline. That'd be worth it. We got to cut that and send it.
All right, we might have to tag Moroccan oil in that thing, because that was a beautiful soliloquy of what the hell this thing is actually doing for your hair.
But here's the deal, and you could do this too. You know, with the Moroccan oil, they say just do a little dab. I use the Moroccan oil as if I was a billionaire. Like, I'm doing like a small puddle in the palm, like that. Ho, ho. And then I stole from you, because you used to do Moroccan oil, and you said you do a body rub with it after. So I do that. I rub my arms with the Moroccan oil. It's really, you know, your friend, man. So I think you should revisit that. You should revisit it. Bro.
Actually, the way you talked about it just now, it made me want to go buy some.
I thought you had it. I thought you always had it. I feel like it's good for the scalp, everything. Man.
Lana had it, and I was stealing hers, but I think I have to go get my own supply.
You should, and just really get aggressive with it. Just like really, just let it go.
That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm just going to start. After I look at an invoice, I'm going to go and put Moroccan oil in my hair.
Shit, these invoices.
I went to a dinner party last night, and I didn't know a lot of people at the party, and it was small. It's 12 people, and it kind of threw me, because normally at a dinner party, people kind of branch off. Like, if I'm sitting next to somebody, that's going to be my person for the whole dinner, talking to the person to the left, talking to the person to my right. Is it getting louder?
Yeah, it's getting closer and louder. I'll do a filter job on the audio.
All right. It's like when I don't want them to work, they work, right? Like if I was down there, they'd be laying down, right? I'd be bitching work, right? But so the conversation was spearheaded by the host, and the conversation was the whole table. So there was no it was the whole, all 12 people were talking about the same thing. So one person would say something, and I agree with you, and then I never seen that before, where everybody is in unison at a dinner party talking about the same topic.
That sounds like a meeting at a board meeting or something. Did you like it?
Because I was put on the spot where I had to talk in front of like 12 people. And sometimes it's like, all right, if you're talking in front of 12 people, you really don't know what each individual person is kind of thinking. But if you're talking to one person, and there's like, you throw out a few little crumbs of, let me see where this person is here. Let me see. And you get to know the individual, like where they stand, maybe politically, where they stand as a parent or whatnot. And then you could adjust your conversation based on what you're getting from that individual. But when you got to speak in front of a group and you don't know, there's 12 different opinions there, and you're like, I don't know, should I say this? Should I say that? How honest can I be? Do I have to pull back? And I was a little more honest than I thought I was going to be. And I kind of felt it in the room. I'm not going to tell you what we were talking about, but, I was like, you know what? Let me throw this out there. It was premeditated. And I want it.
Well, that's the thing.
Go ahead.
Because your normal is, like, some people are kind of bland anyway, so they really don't have to adjust that much. But your normal is, your opinions are clear. I'm talking about politically. I'm just talking about life, about fucking everything. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So for you to disguise that, you really got to pull back on your personality a lot. right? To try and police
That's-
that. So
That's
now,
right. You're right. You know what?
Right?
It goes back to the couple casts ago about me being boring. Remember I said,
you're not.
well, I'm boring when I have to hold back these things, right?
Right.
And I can't really be honest in how I really feel about something because I don't know what that's going to do to somebody because it comes off so in your face honest that people are just like, Jesus, what the hell What the hell did I just hear?
That's it. Nobody wants to hang out with Clark Kent. They all want to have a drink with Superman. You know what I'm saying? So you got to Clark Kent these fucking situations,
I'm
right?
Clark Kent in my whole life right now. Because if I put the cape on, forget about it. It's over.
Oh God! Especially where you are up there in California, you're gonna offend half the table 2 sentences in if you let loose with who you really
bro.
are. So there's too many people listening. I hear what you're saying. Normally you're at a party, you find people like-minded, you can lean in and go and get a few laughs and get through the
That's
night.
it. Well, here, I'll give you an example where I had a Clark Kent. Played a soccer game. Caruso played a soccer game last week, and they got killed. They don't keep score, but I keep score. It's 19-2. Yeah. They got wiped out. This team was older, plus they were well coached. They had a definite system and how they were playing. And our team was, and I'm not faulting the coaches for this, but they're not good. They're just not good. There's some people, some kids that are better than others. I happen to notice, and I'm not just saying this because it's my kid, I happen to notice Caruso's hustle was noticeable. He was all over the field. Was he dribbling through these guys? No. But he got in there. He was scrappy, and he wasn't letting the score deflate his effort.
Excellent. That's all I can ask at this age.
He, at the end of the game, got a sticker, and the coach came up to me and said, "Hey, what are you doing with Caruso? Can you teach the rest of the team how to hustle like that?" And jokingly, I said, "Yeah, I'm having a seminar at my house on Tuesday at 9:00 in the morning. If you want to bring the team over, I'll..." Yeah, just joking, sarcasm. Right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Clark Kent it. Right?
Oh, right.
What they don't know is my son is 6 years old. The hustle don't happen overnight. It's not something you teach overnight. That's 6 years of parenting. Okay?
Huh.
What a lot of people don't realize. Well,
yeah, you can't say this to the coach. He'd be like, just take the fucking sticker, guy. All right? Holy shit. Exactly. You got to just go, yeah, I'm having a seminar.
no. This
is what you really want to say, though. This is 6 years of parenting. I can't teach this to the rest of your roster.
That's what I'm saying. This is 6 years of after the game. He don't participate in the snack that they give to the kids after the game. They give garbage. They give popsicles, the gummy bears, whatever. And I told you this before. He don't participate in that. That's part of why he is what he is. He's not participating in the junk shit food that you're handing out to these kids after the game, number one. Number two, what I do is after the game, I get on a knee and I look them dead in the eye, and I after each game, and I said, and I give them my honest opinion of what I saw. And that game, I said, I'm proud of you. I said, I'm always proud to be your father, but today I'm extra proud because you gave effort when you were down, when the team was down, and you played outstanding. That's all I could ask for you as a son, that you never give up, right? And then there's times that I say, you know what? You let me down today. You didn't give it your all. I know there's it's in the scope of parenting, and that's why at 6 you see this kid hustling, because Lana and I put the time in. Yeah. He's not on an iPad. I'm not looking for this.
I am. To all parents. That was a clap to all parents that are doing the job.
He's not on the iPad. He's not on the iPhone. We are outside. We're playing. We're doing football. We're doing soccer. Everything is a teachable moment over here, right? And I'm disappointed in a lot of the parenting that I'm seeing, particularly in the Los Angeles area. All right? It's not good. It's not good. That's my piece. That's my sermon. And my sister, who watches these things, going, you know what? Sometimes you're not funny on these things. And I go, yeah, okay, it's not all supposed to be. Yeah, but it's like, so at the end, there's supposed to be like a morsel of humor to button it up, and sometimes you don't give the morsel of humor. I go, that's fine, right? It doesn't all have to be dying laughing.
But I think it is, to me, to me it is, because this is, to me, it's like there's no like funny joke at the end, but this is just you again doing what you do, like the TV's too loud.
And I told Lana, I gotta like tone it down.
Well, why don't you just tell the coach? Why don't you just tell him? When he said, what do I do the rest of it? Well, we could start with the snacks. Maybe they don't need gummy bears.
I'm not going to get into that, because they already don't like me. And you know, it's like, I can't. We went out to dinner the other night. It was my family, and I took my mother. So it was after, where did we go? Oh, after the soccer game, we went out to dinner. Now, it was a nice place. It was a steak joint. And I want to take my mother there, and, you know, just so happened to, you know, it's a nice place for kids. You know, it's like one of those places where...
This is what I talk about. I got bro. You're like, my kid doesn't have the snacks because we're going for filet mignon. You don't want to fill up on that, kid. I'm about to buy you a steak for going 19 to almost winning. Only lost by 17 goals. Let's go get a steak.
Good point.
Oh, God. Anyway, so funny.
So when we're out at the restaurant, I can't relax because I'm always...
Why not?
There's a lamp on the table. There's a lamp.
Yeah.
Seraphina pick up the lamp. Right? Put the lamp down. Puts the lamp down. All right? There is a steak knife that you could kill somebody with on the table. Right? Now, my son's like you know, he's moving around. I tell my wife, take the steak knife and move it, you know, move the steak knife away from him. So, so there's a lot of like, you're massaging your forehead as if that's very telling. Like, oh God, this guy's a nightmare to go out with, right? You wouldn't be doing that. You wouldn't be doing that.
Okay, how do you think all the times they eat out when you're on the road and he doesn't accidentally stab himself with a steak knife? Now all of a sudden you're saving the day because you're moving a steak knife. Just, you gotta relax, guy. There's like, I mean, Lana's just saying it because you're just, it's just to appease you. All right, move the thing up. But she's not like, good call. He could have stabbed his hand. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of unnecessary stuff.
Well, again, they bring water in a big glass goblet. Caruso got a small hand. He went to go pick it up with one hand. Now I could tell this thing could fly out of his hand at any moment, right? So I tell him, cup it with two hands, drink it with two hands, right? So there's a lot of these. This is a lot of what's happening at the table. A lot of correct preventative.
Oh my God!
I'm trying to prevent a disaster.
Right.
Knife,
I see what you're doing.
glass.
Yeah.
We're sitting next to glass. She picked up the light again and was boom. That's it. The fucking glass cracks and that's it. A lot of it is preventative.
But do you think maybe you're trying to prevent a disaster, but you're accidentally causing a giant one, which is you? I mean, you're a disaster because you're driving everyone crazy with all your over-policing the moment.
I'm policing what's happening, and I have to learn to relax a little bit, all right? It's just finding that kind of happy medium. That's what I'm having a problem with. Because it's not...
Jackie was doing the same thing downstairs the other day. She's seeing the text Sadie's getting from a friend, and she knows Sadie's upstairs responding. And Jackie's telling her, Sadie, tell them that you won't be... I go, Jack, let her respond to her friends herself. You don't have to tell her what to say.
And what do you get?
Well, she's going to say something.
And what does Jackie tell you?
Well, she's going to say that she's going to tell a time, and then she's not going to be available that time because she doesn't even know her own schedule. And then the friend's going to wonder why she didn't call at that time. And I'm like, and then she'll have to explain to the friend that she fucked up and told you a time that she wasn't available. And maybe he'll drop the goblet, and maybe she'll break the lamp. But maybe you'll enjoy the evening. Oh my God, I'm unbelievable at this. I should be on Oprah. Holy shit, it flows.
So, that night.
Does Lana tell you to chill?
Oh, yeah,
Does
all
she
the
ever
time,
tell you
all
to
the
chill?
time, all the time.
Oh, she does. Bro, you're killing me today, man. Holy shit.
All right, listen. That's it. We're
shit.
done here.
So
Pete
funny.
and Sebastian, we are out.